the shit, my voice is a little. Give me a second to clear right quick. My fucked up. But this is the first little demonstration of some gameplay and aspects of Zenith. Now, one of the major things about this world that usually most worlds that me and some of my other friends create, the only major difference in this world is that this is not only automatic, so I'm just going to be basically hosting the world while I'm gone. This world is going to be permadeath. If you die, you are going to everything. There is no she here. Doesn't matter if you die to a glitch or anything. I'm not restoring your data. Just an example of this. You can see I'm level 9 here. I have this bus I don't normally have. Have all this on my inventory. Got some armor on and a shield. I go to start. It's all of that. Everything. Levels reset. Stamina doesn't get reset because it doesn't matter. It's just value thing. Ignore all of this for now. I'm gonna go into creative just to demonstrate some stuff. First things right. Just some starter stuff. Sometimes it'll get glitched and things will get taken away from you. Just go back in and grab it. Leather cap is very, very damaged and probably will break incredibly soon. I think it's one shot, very close to it. Only start with a wooden spade, because one of the aspects of this world is that crafting is a possibility. Now, two of the main mobs you'll be fighting in this world are zombies and skeletons, though skeletons are not when their spawn egg. Now, skeletons are the weaker of the two. I'll go and try again. I can't spot him in the picture. Put myself in just regular survival, just so it's easier for me. As you can see, these skeletons don't shoot. Wooden spade has really low durability, so you have to go back and keep getting it. Or you have to use features that are in the game. For example, the heavy strike move allows you to get damage a lot faster. Now, as you can see, is I have another star. I'll explain what these are for in a little bit. Ignore the spy glass. This is from earlier. Talk about that. Another thing, zombies also be killed. Takes a little bit longer than the others. Now we're gonna start with, while we're here, I can show off leveling system. Now this usually from the base level up to I believe level 5 you will need one nether star. Take that from you up. If you have any other level up materials, it will immediately take that to level you up. This is basically to stop people leveling up, having leftover materials and giving them to friends. Although materials die anyways if you do try to give them to friends. Now, there are very few other mobs. Two of them, one of them being, I'm trying to remember because it's pretty, kinda. Stood up all night working. I think piglins are the drop. No, they are not. What is the drop? Oh, yeah. It's creepers. Something else, I know. Creepers and pillagers, apparently. I don't think pillagers in here. Pillagers. Us. Pillagers can shoot you, and they will. It definitely hurts to get shot. As you can see, it's very, very painful to get shot by these guys for some reason. No idea why that is. Definitely gonna take away these guys' weapon. shots do crap tons. I don't know why that was so funny. Spade only gets like 1 extra hit damage when it comes to overall. Not super bad. It is overall hard. I'm just gonna show you it in creative. Basically, if it senses a crossbow, which is one of the few drops that a pillager could have, it will give the nearest player, I would call them, a stick. And creepers, if you kill them and you get them to drop gunpowder, just constantly focus, which is how you get stamina back a little faster than normal. But get an iron ingot, iron gold. There is a way to get iron, I just do not happen to remember where it is. Look. Oh yeah, there are arrow drops, so they can drop from pillagers, but they can also drop from skeletons. I think pillagers actually do drop arrows, but it's just possibility. Yeah, they can. And one of the main things you're going to be doing is basically fighting mobs. If you are having trouble, any mob types, any enemies, which eventually you're going to have to do this regardless. Either you trouble with mobs or enemy types, going to return home, because there's a teleporter. There's going to be teleporters all around the map. Just a little preview. No station. But you can go to the shop, and gold is the currency here, but it does take a lot of gold to buy any of this stuff. So all of this stuff actually ties into a lot of things. This is very special for classes, but we're not going to talk about that, so you get in the class overview, which will probably take a while. But in this room, we have a crafting table and some other stuff. One of the main things you're probably going to craft is yourself a sword, and maybe you reach that point. I'm still not sure how I'm going to make it so you can get up here, but once you reach that point, create the last thing I'm going to show here, and that is sniper. And it does cost money to create bullets, and as you see, it's just a spyglass, unless you have, okay. Now I'm gonna give myself a few more of these, so I'm gonna give myself like 4 to show you. And right here we have spyglass. It's just normal, zoom in as per normal, but when you drop it, things change. And by the way, how we will know that you cannot name this up or down, aim in the direction you're facing, not exactly upwards though. But you can zoom in, and it doesn't matter if you're zoomed in or not. If you drop it, shoot, and you get your spyglass, return it to you. So this is basically an infinite durability shot. Just an example of what it's like. Have a skeleton. Does moderate damage. Yes, it will give your spyglass back if you set up. And the main way you're going to be getting golden nuggets is as per normal. If you have gold on you, give myself that much because it's going to sorry. That was like just having to have some golden nuggets on you, and you need ammo. Turn those into nuggets. Shooting. And the shots don't do a lot. It's the fact of how spammable they are. Very spammable. Do keep relatively close to your opponent when you're using them. And quickly, I'm just going to show you the closest thing there is to a boss. It's the best armor you could possibly get. I haven't added a lapis yet, so that probably shown by the time the next thing is shown. But here I'm gonna show the fight against the pseudo boss, I guess, that is here. So let's grab him, and it's not exactly a hard fight. It's just a fight overall. That's what actually makes it like fun. It's not exactly a boss bosses will definitely not be here for a while. Gotta heal myself. Oops. Technical difficulties. But this guy is a little bit difficult, and those do a lot of damage. They will practically one-shot you if you don't parry them or dodge. Personally, I prefer to dodge. He's not exactly a problem. Ooh. This is, if you see him doing this, don't rush him immediately. These guys do eventually die. They're just a little bit of a hazard at first. And yes, they do drop their XP and level up materials. Because I personally was feeling, yeah, there he is, he's dead. And this is a required level up material to go past level 9, I believe. Unless you want to fight harder enemies than that, and basically skip the evoker fight overall. It'll be out periodically as I upgrade stuff. And just a disclaimer, when the actual game is being played, you will need to upgrade one of the skill trees to be able to actually use the sniper glass, whichever one you happen to want to call it. Just like mana orbs will be basically mainly for clerics and mages. Just before we hop off, sign off here, I will go over each rank and how the ranking system works. Overall, there's about 11 ranks total. They stem from Traveler to Hunter, and to Assassin, Soldier, Mercenary, Killer, Shadow, Demon, Demon Lord, Demon God, and then Devil May Cry. The last one being a reference to one of the most popular game series, and very good one, my personal opinion, Devil May Cry. And all of these can be gained by leveling up. Each time you level up, you will gain a skill point, which itself is its own scoreboard thing, so you couldn't try to break it so you could give people scoreboards. With each one of these, each ranking, you can put your skill point into a training. Some will require multiple skill points. These trainings are based off of the few classes, and you can only max out one. Those are, I believe there's 6 or more classes, I don't remember, but there is Assassin, Warrior, Mage, Gunslinger, which has the sniper, Berserker, Cleric, Dragoon, and Shadowkin. So, some chunk stuff. Yeah. So all the classes, and practically there's no lore set in stone yet. Only thing you need to know is that worlds are colliding and things are changing.